Yes, guys, what's going on? It is me, Ricky Horror, and today we bring to you two locations we went to. Unsuccessful, not in an unsuccessful way. Basically, they just turned into explores because we couldn't get into both of the locations. The first one is for obvious reasons because a person still lives in the house. The first location we went to was 284 Green Street in Enfield. If you've seen The Conjuring 2, it is based on a true story. Basically, the girl who lived in there in 1977 was possessed. There was a poltergeist in the house. Um, Basically, let me break it down. In August 1977, single parent Peggy Hodgson called the police to her rented home in Enfield, claiming she had witnessed furniture move in and that two of her four children said that knocking sounds were heard on the walls. The children included Margaret, aged 13, and Janet, aged 11. A police constable said that she saw a chair wobble and slide, but could not determine the cause of the movement. Later claims included disembodied voices, loud noises, thrown toys, overturned chairs, and children levitating. This is all true. If you go on YouTube, there's documentaries about it. Do a bit of research. Shit really went down in this house. It was said there was poltergeist activity. Things was being thrown. It's a really good watch on the documentary. It was covered all in the Daily Mirror. If you're from London, you'll know about the Daily Mirror. And then all reports just came to an end in 1979. Priests went into the house and apparently got rid of the poltergeist activity. They moved out, the family moved out, went about their life, nothing else. Right. Couple years down the line, a person moved into the property, which I'm assuming is the guy who still lives in there to this date. And I've heard stories about people going there to knock on the door to do interviews, to do investigations, but obviously it's his home. He doesn't want that in his home. So a couple years down the line, people started witnessing strange things. The guy wasn't answering the door. He kept his curtains closed 24 hours a day. Nobody has seen the guy. Every time they knock on the door, he opens it and says, you wouldn't believe what you see in here, and slams the door. On the front window, I'll put a picture up in a minute, of, it says Jesus' house. He's right freaky. He's a freaky guy. So today I thought I'm gonna drive down there. I didn't want to disturb the guy. I wasn't gonna knock on his door. I just wanted to see the house for myself and feel the energy and the vibe I get for it. So I drives down there. I think it was about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It was sunny. There was cars. I didn't want to make a big commotion about it. So I parked up. I got out the car and I see the guy standing at the front room window. All the curtains was closed. He was standing at the window, and I'm not just saying this, but he looked possessed. Right? He's just, he looked possessed. He was standing there with a dressing gown on. He had his hood up, a bottle of cooking oil in his hand, and he was just creaking through the curtain. But he wasn't looking at me. He was just looking down at this oil, and he was doing it for about 5 minutes. I'm standing there. I didn't want to bring the camera out because I didn't know what this guy's capable of. If he saw me recording him, he could have run out the house with an axe or something. Do you know what I mean? So I was standing there just minding my own business, like pretending I was on the phone. And then he sort of put his head up and closed the curtain. So I'm thinking, all right, cool, this is my time to get a couple shots. So I took a couple pictures of the house, walked past the house with my camera, just looked, just a quick one. I got up to right at the front of the house, and he's pulled through the curtain again like that. Oh my God. But again, he wasn't looking at me. He was like, he just looked dazed, and he was looking down like that. And so I've sort of just walked back to the car. I turned round and he had gone. The curtains were shut again. He was a right freaky guy. He looks possessed. Um, so I would love to get a bit deeper into what is going on in that house right now. Um, so if anybody has got any further information on the gentleman or anything what's going on in that, it'd be fantastic to look at. But yeah, that was quite creepy. Going to see that. I do believe there's stuff still going on in that house. But it's just your plain old simple house on the front of the road. A lot of people do know about it, but yeah, just do your research. The whole poltergeist thing back in 1977 happened over 2 years, and it was freaky, really freaky. But that was that. Is a picture and a little video of the house. That's that one. And then after you see this, I'll tell you about the next location. Right. 284 Green Street. This is 284 Green Street. Poltergeist activity. Right. So yeah, that's that. That was freaky. That was freaky. There's no point going back. If the guy's not going to let you in the house, you can't really be knocking on somebody's home to come into their home. So anyway, that's the Enfield house. The next location was a church. It's called the Innocent Church. It's in High Beach in Loughton. I know it's still active on Sundays and Wednesdays or Thursdays or something like that. But today it obviously was closed. So I'm thinking if I get down to there, I took videos all of the place when I got there. But unfortunately, there was no way into the church, obviously, because it is still active. But it's a great place. So I took a couple of videos and pictures just for an explore to show you the design of this church, where it is in the middle of a forest, a very haunted forest. If you know about High Beach, will know what I'm talking about. That was really good. But the funniest thing about this, right? I walked through a bit of the cemetery, and I saw a guy walking his dog. He's getting closer and closer to me. I'm thinking, I noticed you from somewhere. He's got closer, and it was the man himself, Danny Dyer. So yeah, we stopped. I was having a chat with Danny Dyer. If you don't know who Danny Dyer is, it is this guy here. That's Danny Dyer. You might know him from EastEnders, from Football Factory, The Business. He's been in loads of films. He's proper East End. He is a real nice man. Like, a lot of people think, oh, he puts on his accent because he talks all like this, you know what I mean? But he was down to earth. He was walking his dog. He's got a beautiful dog, British Bulldog. So yeah, it was nice to see Danny Dyer. Have a talk with him. Other than that, I was just walking around. There's about 7 doors to the place. They was all locked. Everything was all intact. I didn't want to be breaking entries into churches and that, but it was just a nice place. So we took a little explore. So that was my day really. I was going to go up to the Reculver. That's in Kent. It's a castle in Kent, ruins. It's supposed to be very eerie down there. Apparently people hear kids crying and screaming in this place, but I haven't really got much time today. So that is going to be another video, what we're going to do. And there is a couple of other things in the pipeline that we're going to get out to do. So yeah, this is just an update on today. I will post up the videos from the church today, just for an explore and stuff like that. So hope you enjoyed, and I guarantee the videos will get a lot better, because we found a couple of really run down, abandoned houses with a lot of history in it, and then I can get my equipment out and we can have a proper investigation. I didn't even get to use any of my equipment today because I couldn't get into anywhere, but in the future we will be in there and we will be investigating. So hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe. We're new to the YouTube. Subscribe, like the video, comment down. Always up for a chat. Can help each other out on locations and stuff like that. Follow the Instagram is rickyhorror.ptv. Yeah, get involved, and thank you all for tuning in. Peace.